Well, hello and welcome to Susan for SLC Aquatics coming to you live from the fish room. I hope that everyone is having a good Tuesday evening. I also want to invite everyone to come and relax and have a good time tonight. And I will be discussing different things that's going on in the fish room. I'm kind of excited. When you go to downsize and you're shifting substrates and filter media and livestock around, um, and then you run into a problem. Gee golly, I ran into a problem. But first of all, I want to say hi to Mystery Snail Guardians, Multiple Aquariums, Melvin Reef, Ed picking up cichlids. Hi to Dan Slee, listening while working. Hiya, Susan and all. Hey, Dan, keep on working until you're better paid, as we say. So, what has been going on with you all? You know, the last 24 hours has been kind of a crazy 24 hours for us. It started Sunday afternoon for Louisiana and Mississippi and the Gulf of Alabama. I'm not sure if not sure if Florida had any of the surges, but this hurricane, Ida, has been a slow moving system, even though she came in with a bang and knocked out over 1 million power customers there in Louisiana. I have no idea how many Mississippi's out. We checked on Mississippi Hippie this morning. She said she was through the clear. Chubbs is upset because he won't have power for 3 weeks and he's lost a lot of his big fish. Stephen chimed in and had a live stream the other night. He said he was doing okay. I don't know what his update is. Hey, Lisa, Passion's Journey P for P. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Of course, we saw Jess on the Aquatic Morning Show this morning. And let me see. Right now, my only mod that's here in the chat is Diego at Multiple Aquariums. So if Diego's not busy, I would like him to drop links. I don't think I have any in my description right now. Let me cheat and go over to the to my channel. Let's see. Let's go to the studio. Don't think I can edit it while I'm live. But as always, Susan's going to interrupt the live stream and try to do something that I should have done before I went live. So you go to upload defaults. I'm going to highlight everything and copy it. And then I'm going to come over to let's come over to StreamYards. And it says I can edit. All right. I said say something. I can't believe I did that. That's what the description said. But it should update. And if it doesn't update here pretty soon, just let me know what I can do. All right. I updated it here. Let me look over here and see if it updated on YouTube. Yep, it did at YouTube. So you can go to, let's see. Let me close this one and let me pop out this one. Yeah, I'm doing technical stuff behind the scenes. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. so I can keep my chat current. And as I said, while working in the fish room, doing regular maintenance, and also trying to downsize, I ended up setting up 3 different 10-gallon tanks. And I'm probably not going to do a fish room tour tonight, but I've been posting videos on Facebook and Instagram. The young man that was going to come Saturday to purchase the swordtail guppies, he told me his tank wasn't ready. So I told him, I said, I'm moving the fish from upstairs to downstairs. So let's give him a couple weeks to adjust to the new substrate and the new water, get a couple of the females to grow out a little bit for him, because he may want just a trio instead of the colony. So he agreed. And then I saw him post on Facebook where he had bought some other fish. So hopefully he'll come back. If not, I'll start putting these beautiful swordtails up for sale. And I'm not going to be shipping fish, so I just don't trust the USPS anymore to get the fish there. And thank you, Diego, for dropping the Teespring link. And also, I don't want to do any shipping because of the USPS not doing good on getting the fish alive to the destination within 2 or 3 days anymore. It can be a week and it can be 2 weeks, and by then the fish are dead. My blue-eyed lemon plecos are maturing, and I'm watching them closely to see if I'm getting any young males bristling out. So far, I haven't seen any, but my albino plecos behind me have, I do have a male and a female, and he's constantly staying in the cave, trying to entice her in there. And in her new surroundings, she's still kind of like freaking out. When she does move, she moves like she's all stressed out and scared somebody's going to see her. But she's doing fine. Lisa said the last time we used USPS to receive fish, they misplaced the package. I was like, find them. They will die. LOL. Did they? Did they find them for you? Like ASAP? I do have one driver that is so sweet when she sees a box come in, and she'll stop by before she does the rest of her fish delivery or her mail delivery and bring it to me thinking that it might be live fish. And the other day I told her, thank you so much, but it was food. It was food that I got in from Oregon. But I told her, I don't have the words to express to her how much that meant to me. They did find the package, and luckily the fish were okay. Good. I know a lot of people like Dan and Flip Aquatics, and who else is shipping fish? I can't even begin to name names right now. But they're starting to overnight, just expect to pay the $35 to $55 overnight charges, depend on where you're at. And I've always been a budget-minded person. I started my hobby on a budget. My main initial purchase was a 20-gallon kit at Petco that was on sale. I wouldn't even pay the full $125. I think it was on sale for $99 7 years ago. Okay. So tonight we're going to talk about cyanobacteria, which is, they call it blue-green algae, but it's not really algae. It is a bacterial bloom that comes from um, too much, I think, food source for the bacteria to grow, the lighting, water flow, and everything. Cyanobacteria. Yeah, I might be saying it wrong. Thank you, Dan. Um, what happened in my 20-gallon long is that my hang on the back filter failed. So I started throwing sponge filters in there. And for a while, I just had one sponge filter going. And for a 20-gallon long, that wasn't enough flow. So then I was breaking down, I broke down the sponge filters outside. Now, that's probably where it came from. Outside, I did not rinse the sponge filters out before I added them into that aquarium. And so I just hooked up 2 more sponge filters with another air pump. And some days they worked and some days they didn't, because I think I ended up using the pump somewhere else. So when I kept note, and I had peppered corridor and some glass bloodfin tetras over there with lots of plants. And the plants were getting established and really doing really well. But I noticed that the tetras, I think they were slowly just dying one at a time, but I could never find them. Some of them have actually jumped ship. I found them dried up on the floor behind the tank, inside of a 10-gallon that was on the next shelf that was empty. Um, it was just from a dozen or from 11 fish, I'm down to 3. So, I've lost a lot of fish in that tank, but I could never find their bodies. So I didn't know they were breaking down in the tank, adding ammonia and bacteria to the, nourishment to an unbalanced ecosystem. And I just kept noticing that the tank kept getting darker and darker. So I thought the light on the lid was burning out. And I was doing tank maintenance in here last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And when I got to that tank, the water had evaporated several inches down, which I wasn't concerned about because I had sponge filters in there, and the heater was still underwater. I know I'm a long storyteller. But anyway, when I pulled the lid, I noticed at the top 2 inches, there was a blue-green substance on the glass from condensation or evaporation. And when I flipped the lid over to look at the light was also covered in this blue-green algae, but it wasn't a netting. It was more like a gummy substance. So I immediately pumped water out of the tank into a clear container. The clear container was blue-green. I've had green water before, and I'm like, this is not good. And then I watched Bob Steenfop Monday night and mentioned it in his stream, and he said, the smell alone, when you learn the smell of cyanobacteria, you know immediately what it is. And I admit that there was an odor in the fish room, but I could not figure it out. It was an unusual smell. It was a very potent smell. And at one time, it actually smelled like urine to me, high levels of ammonia. So these poor fish were living in very poor conditions. I know corridors can be quite, tolerant of different water qualities and stuff. But, and I was surprised the tetras look really, really good. So if y'all haven't seen the video that I put on Facebook, I don't know if I can pull it up and bring it in and share it. I can try. But I've done another partial water change in that 10 gallon today. And I did completely drain that aquarium, and I left it where the soil was just moist, but it was still smelling. And so I decided to go ahead and finish filling the aquarium today, which I did. And I went ahead and put erythromycin in it. Yeah, I'm treating it with erythromycin. Yeah, I'm going to try to share this. All right. Share screen, share window. Let's see. SLC Aquatics Facebook. Okay. Is it on the screen? Yes. Let me see if I can. No, that's not what I want. Well, golly. Nope. Okay, let me go back. Are y'all seeing this? All right, this is the 10 gallon that I set up when I was moving. I was doing work on the 29. And that's with the angels in there because I was adding an inch of sandblasting sand to the 29. And I just trimmed a bunch of wisteria from the 55 since it had severely overgrown. So this is actually not that's not the video I really wanted to share. So I'll stop sharing right now. Boy, I'm going to get in trouble tonight. But anyway, anybody have any questions about it? I filled the 20 long up with water and am treating it with erythromycin for a week, and then I will drain it. Some people say you can reuse the substrate, and as long as the source is gone, the erythromycin will kill the cyanobacteria. So I want to say hi to Melvin again, or is the chat jumping? Melvin was here earlier and now he's back. Hello again, Melvin. And Dan is still here. He's lurking while he's working. Some people said don't use erythromycin and to do bleach dips with your plants. I've never read anything about what to do with your fish. So I'm watching the fish in the 10 gallon, and I've not the video you just saw. It was the wrong video. Hey Holly, Freak Nikki Fish Lady, howdy. Hope everything's going well for you, sweetheart. Also, let's see. Dan, you might have some input about the fish. I don't think the fish need to be treated, but I am watching them and keeping their water changed, keeping them fed with high protein fish flakes and California blackworm. Let's see, California blackworm sticks, and they're doing well. Like I said, with the water change, the cory cats are spawning. Even the tetras are out and swimming around, and they usually hide in a corner. Amen. Yes, can we get a fish fam? Amen, Melvin. Dan says for cyanobacteria, it's only harmful to fish if they eat it. Generally, should be good. All right, thank you. So if they eat it, it's probably deadly for them. So what fish I have alive that are doing well? If I scroll over to let you see that tank, it's still a possibility that you're not going to be able to see it because of the glare. This is a hunk of Java moss that I got out of the 29. And I think the plants, do the plants have to be dipped with a solution of bleach? I think I'm still going to do that. They said don't let them sit longer. I could put them in the tank, that I'm treating with erythromycin, and that would kill any bacteria that's on them and on their roots. Some people say that they, brush the leaves off and stuff. Hey, Dina, how we doing tonight? Afternoon, everyone. Yep, all the way from Oregon. She's 4:20, I believe, 3 or 4:20 on the Pacific side. Honey, I'm praying for y'all with all of those crazy fires. I think there was a fire that they showed this morning, of course, in California, next to the resort, the Tahoe resort area. And I just wish we could pick up some of this water. Thank you, Dina. Pick up some of this water that we're getting and send it that way to help put the fires out. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep, so if I sound a little scatterbrained, I am. I saw 2 o'clock, I saw 3 o'clock, I saw 4 o'clock, I saw 5 o'clock. I think I passed out 5 minutes after 5 this morning because every time the wind would pick up or the rain would pick up, Rod and I did everything that we could to barricade the front porch. He even did some preparation of sealant, and we still don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, the Calder fire is burning towards South Lake Tahoe. Yep. Better here today, everything, but the past weeks have been brutal in the Bay. God bless you all, and I wished I could just make it all go away. So with the cyanobacteria, I'm treating the tank with erythromycin. I could add the plants if I want to, but I think I'm just going to do a partial, chlorine bleach dip on them. And I'm thinking about reset. Hey, Atkins Nature Aquariums, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Can I get a fish fam? Amen. t-shirts. And can I get an aquatic morning show amen t-shirt and hoodies? And the Filipinos gives aquatic morning show amen t-shirts, etc. Very good. Oh, that's cool, Melvin. I think the smoke's been moving back and forth, Dan. Yeah, that's so terrible. And the air quality is poor. And oh, this COVID thing. And Lord, hurricanes and winter storms in the middle of summer. I don't know. I thought I saw a winter storm somewhere today, but I didn't catch the location. And so I did partial water changes in 5 aquariums today, and filled them up where they're supposed to be. And 110 I almost completely overflowed, but we didn't, and I was glad. I think my heart skipped a beat. Um, let's see, everything aquatic for sure. It blows it in and out. Air quality is so bad. Yep. I've been getting a really good picture of my yo-yo loach. It's got to be a female because she looks like she's egg heavy, and she's probably 4 inches long. I've never seen a yo-yo loach grow that big. That tank is my next tank that I'm going to break down, and I'm thinking about putting the yo-yo loaches in a longer footprint of an aquarium. Rod and I had a discussion today, and I'm not going to bring it up because I don't want to jinx it. But there is a possibility that I'll be moving the Angel and the L204 Pleco into the 25 and moving the 25 upstairs. And so all of the Plecos and Corridoras and guppies that's in that tank will be going into the 55 for a community tank. And still don't know where I'm going to put my yo-yo loaches. Hey, Brianne, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. And if anybody doesn't know a channel, I ask you to show love for love, and later go visit their channel and show love for love, watch some videos, click likes, dislikes, shares, and leave comments, and the same for my aquarium playlist as well. Atkins Nature Aquariums. Tonight we're talking about cyanobacteria that I found in my 20-gallon long. And I know I've seen videos where it looks like an algae growing on a substrate or on a plant an aquarium decor, but I didn't have that experience. I did notice the light getting darker. How are my peppered cories? They are doing fine. I in this 10-gallon beside me, I discovered that I have 2 males and 3 females and a new baby Corridora. And then in my 25, I have 5 females, 1 male, and a new baby Corridora, and the new baby is a male. So they are slowly breeding, and if I can get them into like this 10-gallon, they're making a nest out of this Java moss, and there's a hole in the middle, and every once in a while a female Cory will come up out of the hole, and it is so cute to watch them interact with each other. And always after a water change, the Corydoras spawn and start laying eggs everywhere. All the smelly blue-green algae that's not actually an algae. Yes, Atkins. I'm learning that that smell that I smelt, the vein of my existence, LOL. I use ChemiClean that's made for salt water, but in my experience, it cleans it right out. Well, I did a 100% water change, and today I refilled the tank. I took everything out of the tank but the substrate. Cyno can usually be dealt with by using a syringe filled with H2O2 to spot dose and leave lights off. I wasn't having any physical growth of anything. What I'm trying to explain is I noticed the lights getting dimmer and dimmer in that tank, but because of the location of the tank, it was low on the rack. And I personally would only look for a little bit of fish movement from the corridors on the front of the tank. I never really examined the whole aquarium. And when the lighting started dimming, it was due to the evaporation and condensation of the bacteria that was growing over the light, and then the light, was getting dimmer. I'm treating it the way I found it on the internet, with erythromycin. I took everything but the substrate out and refilled it today. So I'm leaving it like that for a week with no lights. I did know that they said I could have, the water was blue green. Like a tank turns to green water. Well, this was blue green, so I knew something was wrong. It wasn't just green water. And there was a smell, and it was a strong smell, but I've never experienced it before, so know that it was, I didn't know it was cyanobacteria. Only once did I need to resort to using erythromycin, and good luck. Thank you, Dina. Brianne says, I may just get another small group of baby pepper cories. Maybe I'll have luck getting some males. Yeah, and that's probably what I would do. And Brianne, I'm not even gonna try to do any shipping anymore. Things have gotten so inconsistent in my area that I just don't want to put the fish at risk. And you know, there's one person that I'm just gonna send his money back, that he's been waiting like 6 months for some fish. Melvin says, I have some news. I ordered some stuff from PetSmart, coming in the mail soon, and I'm going to order some acrylic paints coming from Michael's craft store with a new CO. Okay. And Dina says, I've had that several times. I bleached the lid to kill it off and dealt with what was in the tank as necessary. Oh, yeah, stuff is smelly. Yeah, I didn't use bleach. I used distilled white vinegar um, straight. I didn't dilute it. And now I know I'm going to have to dilute it because now the lid smells like vinegar. Yeah, Dina's asking Melvin, what you going to be painting, Melvin, with the acrylic paints? So thank you guys. I'm not as stressed as I was when I had the dreaded camellitis worms that you treat with levomycin HCl. So and also with Dina's quad, I think it was um, Dina's medicated flakes. I did them both, and it helps them clean out their guts. I want to announce someone in the chat, a very special person, Amber of Big City Bettas. Thank you, sweetheart. Had to pop in and send some love, lurking while I paint these nasty walls. Oh, I know she's going to do a video of the before and after. So I'm looking forward. She's given me a couple shots of photos that she had to experience, but she's going to make it a beautiful, beautiful home. She did make it to Jacksonville, Florida, everybody. Thank you, sweetheart. Don't work too hard. Rest and eat when you can. Dan says, work over for the day. We'll try and come back if you're still going when I'm home. Thanks for the stream, Susan. Thank you for supporting Dan. I go to 7 o'clock Central, which is 8 o'clock Eastern, which is 5 o'clock Pacific. So if you catch me, thank you. Diego, are you going live tonight after my stream? Yes, her quad flake, Dina's quad flake, contains levomycin and helps with the camel anus worms. Yes, and the camel anus worm, if you don't know, is a internal parasite that presents itself as a red worm out the anus of the fish. But by the time you see it, it's pretty infested in their gut. And the best thing you can do is start feeding the whole tank the quad flake. And I did a 90% water change with gravel vac. And when I treated with levomycin, I turned the lights out, but I fed them the quad flake, which is a high protein flake as well. And the levomycin in the water column actually doesn't kill the worm. I think it just knocks them out. And you have to gravel vac them up to get rid of them and do water changes. And so I ended up doing, I think, 3 treatments on that tank with a 2-week rest between each. And I think I fed the flakes for 2 weeks also. And that first 24 hours, the worm hanging out of my angelfish was clear. And of course, the redness is their internal blood that they're sucking out of the fish, kind of like a tick would. Melvin says, oh, everything aquatic, my fish tanks. I'm going to have a new color look. Okay. Atkins Nature Aquarium says, oh, Ed says, what about using Ultralife blue-green slime remover? I used this plus cleaned all of the driftwood and rocks using a toothbrush. Oh, Ed, I'm sorry I missed your comment. I've never heard of that product, but I will look it up. And Atkins Nature Aquarium says, who makes this quad flake and where can I get it? Sounds like something that would be good to have. Yes, Atkins Nature Aquariums. Everything aquatic makes this food. And she will have to share her link. Well, I think I can put it in the chat. Is it .org? Everything aquatic. Let me see. I think it's okay. I'm copying it, putting it in chat. And that's the website there. That's her new website. So got you. Got you. Uh, I got you, Dina. Everything uh, aq.wpengine.com. But I think you can just put everythingaquatic.net and it'll take you straight to the new um, website. Yep, new site. Thanks. Okay, great. It's hot in here. I had to put my and this is my SLC Aquatics sweatshirt hoodie that you can get at my Zazzle store. And it's all in the description. Adkins says, thank you. Now to go shopping. Yes. And I get all of my algae wafers, my cichlid pellets, guppy flakes, medicated flakes. What else do I get, Dina? I have freeze-dried brine shrimp cubes. I have organic micro granules from Everything Aquatic. And those micro granules are awesome for those who like to feed as the pellet. It's a micro pellet. I mean, it's very small. Most of the time they get stuck up under my fingernail. But for fish who it'll float for a while, and so you get some top feeders, and then it starts slowly sinking through the water column, and then you've got those tetras and barbs and things that love to feed in the water column, and then some hit the substrate for your bottom dwellers. So not everything is public. Create an account and send me your email and I will hook you up. Okay. Thank you, Dina. Adkins, I hope you heard that. Create an account, send her your email, and she will hook you up. There you go. Hey, Susie Q. Q Aquatics is in the house. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Oh, yeah, the correct domain name is everythingaquatic.net. Thank you, Dina. Yes, that is her website. And also, Diego was here earlier, but I didn't see if, oh, Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy. I'm sorry I missed you coming in. Welcome to the live stream tonight. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if Diego's going to live stream afterwards or not. So y'all help me out there. Didn't see him answer. And right now, we're going for about 15 more minutes. I'll look at this one for a minute. It's got notifications on it. So let me see what some of the notifications are. I don't see anyone that's going live. Oh, Redfish Bluefish was live, I think, when I got started. And he's trying to do a restart. Is that what he said? Crashed video stream restart an hour ago. So Rika Stan was live an hour ago also with the Mad Aquarist Chris Biggs. I don't see anyone live right now or going live. So if there's any questions, y'all, all you have to do is ask. Good deals too. Yes, yes, yes. If you've never shopped at her website, the prices on her foods are outstanding prices. And all of her foods, to my knowledge, have no processing chemicals or preservatives in them. It's all natural. Her medicated She deals with different types of medications for our aquarium hobby. And anyway, she's got a great source. She does have some what I call hard products like sponge filters, and I think she had um, drats. All I can do is go over there, and of course, she said not everything's public. Um, she has some breeding supplies. She has some driftwoods or almond leaves or catappa leaves. She has some sponge filters, and anyway, she has some other products besides food and medications. Also, my special guest Thursday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern is going to be Skipper's Aquarium. He's been away on vacation with his family. I advertised last week that he was going to be my special guest, and so found out at the last minute he was on vacation. Had to drop that one, reschedule another stream. And I think last week we had Rika Stan come up, and we had Jess at Maine's Tails, Furs, and Fin come up for a few minutes. And we had a little fun with it. We had 15 minutes each speaker, and everybody did great. I had my phone on a timer, and we had fun. And but this Thursday, look for um, Skipper's Aquariums as my special guest. And if you don't know him, you can go over there and check out his YouTube channel. Dina will be one of my guests coming up. Just received my Borneo order with IAL and other various leaves. Very good. We'll be creating new listings and getting photos ASAP. Awesome. And we've got 13 watching right now. I want to thank you each for those likes and for joining me and supporting Susan for SLC Aquatics. I am going to be soon starting on the newsletter for the autumn season, September and October. So if y'all have any articles or short stories that y'all would like to be in the newsletter, all you have to do is send me an email at score right here at score48 or score48 at yahoo.com. That is Susan Core, score48 at yahoo.com. Send me your articles, send me your short stories, even if you've published it before and don't mind republishing it. Just let me know that I have your permission to publish it in the hashtag FishFam community newsletter that I've done for 2 years now. And matter of fact, October is the second year that slc-aquatics.org, let me put that in here. This is the second year that my website is up, and it's not just my website. It is the community's website. We have a resource page, and we also have an upcoming events page. And if you would like to register for the, gotta find my mouse. If you'd like to register for the newsletter, you can go to https slc-aquatics.org/blog. And at the bottom of the blog page is the link where you can sign up for the newsletter. Also, when you do go to slc-aquatics.org, there is a pop-up banner that asks you to register your email. That will go into my regular subscriptions, but I put a tag for the newsletter so everything goes well in that newsletter. And we also do channel shout outs. We also do What else do? We do channel shout outs. We do articles, and everything under the blog section of the website are articles that have been published in previous newsletters. I want to say hi to JH Aquatics. Good to see you. It's been a while. Hope that you're doing well and everybody's survived the hurricane that was out there that has now hit the mainland and now heading northeast out of the country. Mr. B's Interesting Things stopped in to leave a like. Thank you, Brandon. Good to see you. Also, it's been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. And Bob over at Kaler's Aquatics is doing a great job keeping these fish streamers schedule going as much as he can. And so we've discussed cyanobacteria. I'm still downsizing, but I'm also put up more tanks in the process of downsizing because I'm moving stock, plants, and substrates around. I'm taking my smaller aquariums down and putting them in storage. I may sell a few, a lot. I have several. I have 2 5-gallons that I'm willing to get rid of. And also, I'll probably keep a couple tins for grow out and for a quarantine tank. So, also visit Everything Aquatics, and also don't forget to go over to multiple aquariums. I think right now for a few short days, this might be the last day that you can get a certain percent off of your order when you order at multipleaquariums.com. Hello, Donald, Aquatic Express. Hello, everyone. This is my friend who's local here in Alabama. Good to see him. Hope you're doing well. He's got some of my guppies and some of my hornswort that's taken over his aquarium. I'm sure he's had to throw some of it out by now because I didn't get to meet with him and get any of that hornswort in my tanks. For some reason, I'm not keeping enough nutrients in my tanks, or I've got too much water movement in some of my tanks, and the hornswort is just melting. The Java moss is pretty much taken over like 3 aquariums. Also, my 15 long started out with Java moss. It converted over to green hair algae. It's pretty. Coupon August expires tonight. Save 20% on everything aquatic. Thank you, Dina. It expires tonight, so get your orders in tonight before midnight. And is that midnight Pacific time or midnight Eastern time? Get you in trouble. Let me know. Let us know. Is that midnight tonight Pacific time or Eastern time? And also, do you Donald says, let me know when you want some hornswort or duckweed. Well, duckweed I can feed to the goldfish. I'm getting so overloaded with it. LOL. Increase your water movement for the duckweed and it will start dying off. And do a lot of water changes to get the nutrients and the nitrates out of the water column, and it'll start dying off. Midnight Pacific, LOL. Until 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, Dina. Y'all heard that, right? 20% off everythingaquatic.net by midnight Pacific time or 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's awesome. So if you'd like to register for the newsletter, register at slc-aquatics.org blog. So what else do we have? Let's see. I think that's it for right now. Of course, if you want to send me an article a short story. You can send me a link to a YouTube channel video, but you have to give me permission to include it in the newsletter. And it can be in the email, just write, you give me permission. I think I did that wrong. Would be 3 a.m. Eastern. Yes, I got you. I got you. That's true. It'll be midnight Pacific or 3 a.m. Eastern. That's right, Dina. All right, we've corrected it. Shop by midnight tonight on everythingaquatic.net and save 20% on your order. And that is midnight Pacific time, 3 a.m. Eastern. Very good. So we've got 7 minutes. Are there any questions about cyanobacteria? Any questions about any of my stock? This is a fish room, but I want to downsize it. I don't know how I'm going to downsize it. I need to downsize it because it's gotten to be too much for me physically to take care of. And, you know, your tanks suffer. I did do the deep substrate aquariums so that I would have less maintenance, but a few tanks. I just need to learn to stop feeding my fish every day. But it does depend on your stock. And once your stock starts having fry, you got to feed the fry several times a day so that they grow healthy and strong and will reproduce. I'm so glad to have my peppered Cory cats back. I am slowly building up males within the colonies. My blue-eyed lemon plecos are maturing, but I still not sure if I have a male in the bunch. I think I do. According to his finnage and his body size, I think it's a male, but he hasn't started getting his bristle nose yet. And I have albino plecos. Hey, Jess, manes, tails, furs, and fins. Hi, y'all. Welcome, Jess of Manes, Tails, Fur, and Fins. And she's also the creator and head host of the morning aquatic morning show, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Wednesdays, I don't think she's airing. They're doing competitions, contests right now where you can win every Friday. And also, you'll just have to log in. I believe that's 9 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Eastern, and it's a 2-hour show most of the time. Her co-host is Rocco of Rocco Aquariums, I think. So I'm going to mod you, Jess, if you want to share any of those links. You're now a mod, Jess, so you can share links in the chat. Ed's picking up cichlids. Come on, Susan. Aquariums are so easy. I have 130 tanks at work and 80 at home. Okay. Tell me, Ed, how hard has it been for us to get together on our schedules? If I could retire from my main job at the church, I would have more time. I know I've enjoyed the last couple days being in the fish room, but man, has my back hurt and I've been so exhausted. I'll sit down in my recliner and hear myself 3 minutes after I've sat down snoring. New Local Austin. Hey, New Local Austin, how are you doing? Yes, Ed. Who couldn't? Are you on a, automatic water change system? Um, Aquatic Express says, can you message me on Instagram about your downsizing? I commented on your Instagram earlier. I can buy or help you out with anything that you need. I have a lot more space in my new house now. All right, Donald, we will be talking, and we'll definitely get together. Wasn't because of tanks. True. Illness. Yep. I understand. Stuff, life happens. Um, all correct. Thank you, Jess. And let's see. I'm driving, but most of the time I could. No problem. No problem, Jess. I'm going to leave you as a mod because you just never know when you'll pop in and do have the opportunity. Um, I know Tuesdays and Wednesdays are, anyway, every day can be hectic if when life happens. Ed says, nope, all are single tanks with sponge and box filters. Wow, that's interesting. But I can't wait to get with you, Ed, and do some one-on-one. And really, this man is very, very busy, and he he eats, drinks, and sleeps fish. New Local Austin says, I am well. Pray for my quarantine fish. I'm down 2 on 12 total. Oh, well, keep your water changed. And I hope that they do well. I really do. As soon as I get off of here. As soon as you get off of here, what? I said something and I don't even know what I said. Next Sunday, yes, next Sunday, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. Central time. Did I say 3 p.m. Central time, 4 p.m. Eastern? Is that what I said? I think so. But anyway, it's 7 o'clock. I don't know who's going live after me, but I know in an hour, our friend Bentley Pasco will be live. JH says, I have tanks cycled, but no fish. Still waiting for my fish to get shipped. I look forward to making content again soon. Very good. Very, very good. Multiple Aquarium says 20% off everything in stock at multipleaquariums.com. Use promo code SCORE10 to get an extra 10% off, equaling 30% off your entire order. Sales and promo codes in tomorrow night, September the 1st. And he is Central Time. So tomorrow night, midnight, and 1 a.m. Eastern. Shopping at multiple aquariums, get 20% off. Use promo code SCORE10 to get an extra 10%, a total of 30%. All right, everybody. I hope everyone has a good evening. Thank you for staying with me and supporting me. 15 are here presently at the time, and we just look forward to seeing you all Thursday night at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. My special guest will be Skipper's Aquariums. And until then, I will see you in chat.